Hey guys, how's it going? It's Python. Welcome back to some more winhero. And finally, we have SUZURI's skills announced today on Twitter like they usually do. So we're gonna go over them over the video today and look at his skills. First of all, though, he is a red support. So I was completely off the mark yesterday when I said, or was it the day before? I don't know. Anyways, I said he was gonna be a blue tank. Obviously, we looked at the alt, which... can we look at it now? No, it doesn't show. Usually it plays a bit at the beginning of the menu, but not this time. So yeah, judging by the ult, obviously I thought he was a tank because he stood in front of everybody. Yeah, he heals. Anyways, we're gonna go over the skills in a moment. But yeah, he's a red support, which... for me, you know, being a support, you already lose a little bit of value because there's only one slot, right? You only play one support, whereas the others, you play two. And also, being a red support, you lose a bit of value because red Kiryu and how easily accessible he is, right? So for me, he's already a bit of a skip, to be honest, especially for new players. Like, unless he's one of your favorite characters. Of course, it's always nice having a new character. That's why I'm a bit disappointed that he's a red support. Like, I don't know. If he's one of your favorite characters, for sure, go for him. That's what it's about, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can play the game even without any SS rank characters. So it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, you cannot, because there's not enough to build a team. But if there was, you could. But there's not enough to build a team of every color is what I mean. Anyways, I've been yapping a bit. Let's start off with his ult at level 1, please. Okay, so his ult recovers the HP of all allies by 50% of the attack and reduces damage taken of the 2 red allies in the front by 15% for 15 seconds, and increases damage dealt of the 2 red allies in the middle by 15% for 15 seconds. So obviously, in terms of the healing is not a lot, but it's good enough. 50% of the attack, reduces damage of the allies in the front and increases damage of the allies in the middle. What do you want him to do? But the timing is a bit low for me. 15 seconds only is a bit low. So you're actually... although usually when you use your supporter's ult, you immediately afterwards use your attacker's ult. So the timing of that is actually quite nice. But again, 15 seconds is a bit low. Although that being said, you usually use your tank's ult, then your supporter's, then your attacker's ult. So it actually... It would work fine for the ult to give you a 15% damage increase, so that would be nice, but it's not crazy because 15 seconds is not the best, it's not the longest, is it? So let's move on to skill number 1, which is a buff, I believe. Yes, it's a buff, and it increases damage dealt of the 2 allies in the middle row by 10% for 15 seconds, and recovers the HP of the ally with the lowest by 100% of your attack. Yeah, really nice. Again, 15 seconds is very low, I'm not gonna lie to you. Although he does increase damage of the 2 allies in the middle, still, it's 15 seconds is too low. I feel like it's too low. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe all the supports that do that have it for 15, but I feel like some of them have it for 20, maybe even 30. But 15 is a bit low, although it's a skill 1, so you can use it again and again. But it's good. It's a very good skill. It's a very good skill. The timing is a bit low, but it's really good. Increasing attack, and then it heals as well. The heal is a nice touch as well. It's not just a straight up just buff. The heal is really nice as well. So yeah, very good, very good skill 1. Let's move on to skill 2, which is a debuff, I believe. Let me go back to level 1. Okay, it deals 300% damage to an opponent, so it's an attack initially, and it reduces recovery taken by 30% for 20. That's an interesting one. I think it's the first one that reduces the recovery rate or whatever of the opponent. I don't know how good of a debuff that is. It just reduces recovery as well. Like, I don't know. 20 seconds is a good amount though to do that for. It's an interesting one. It really is. It's better than just a 300 damage, right? Obviously, Red Kiryu, I believe, he stuns for 5 seconds. So this is a bit different. I much rather prefer like a stun or a fear or something similar to that. But this is, it's decent, or knockdown, whatever, right? Like, but it's decent. I'm not too sure how good it actually is because we don't have any other character like that. But yeah, it's interesting. It's always nice seeing something new. And now we're gonna move on to the passive. Of course, there's only one passive, right? Yep, we're at the passive. Okay, so the passive says that at the start of the wave, increase damage dealt by all red allies by 10% permanently, and increase crit rate of 2 allies in the middle row by 20% permanently. Very good. This is just a very good passive skill. This is what you want. 10% could be higher, but of course he buffs with his ult and with his skill 1, so that's fine. And then the 20% crit rate increase of the 2 allies in the middle row, they have to be red. It's also really nice. So just a nice added bonus. I don't think I don't know, at the top of my head, I'm trying to think of any like red attackers that do that increase their own crit damage, and I don't think there are any, unless I'm just being silly now. But if there are, this works really well. If not, it's still fine, it's still good. Crit rate is just good regardless. And then finally, we're gonna take a look at his scene card, because of course he's a regular character. He's got only one passive, not two. Here is the scene card, cute art. And it says that at the start of the wave, it reduces damage taken to the ally with the lowest defense in the front row by 15, and increases damage dealt to the ally with the highest attack in the middle row by 15. Good. Okay, it's really good. Why couldn't it be both? I don't know why it couldn't be both. Again, it's just nice. It's good. It makes the character much better, a tier above what it is without the scene card, just like a majority of the characters in the game. But again, if it was both characters in the front row get damage reduction, and both characters in the middle row get damage increase, that would have been nice. But it is what it is. It's your character with the lowest defense that gets the buff in the front row, and your character with the highest attack that gets the attack buff in the middle row. So that's it. Those are all of the skills and the scene card, and there's the stats there at the end. Overall, I will say cool character, really good support. I think the timing on some of the skills is a bit low, right? The timer on the buffs at 15 seconds is a bit low, but of course the passive is permanent, and the scene card effect is permanent, and obviously the ult, you're gonna usually use it before you use the ult with your attacker, so that works nicely there. Overall, I will say he's a good red support. He's definitely better than Red Nire. Definitely better than the S rank one, but also better than the SS rank one in my opinion. He's also, I would say, better than Kiryu, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. I believe Kiryu only buffs damage on the ult, but he does do he does stun, I believe, in one of his skills. Overall, I would say he's not worth going for, in my opinion, just because Kiryu is just so easily accessible, just by playing on the brawl mode. So, like, you just play the game, and within like 2 or 3 weeks, you're gonna be able to get him. Maybe 3 or 4 actually. You just can get Kiryu for free. So, I would say he's not really worth going for, especially for like I mean, newer players, yes, but especially for older players. Like, if you have Kiryu or even Nire, then there's just no need to go for him. But once again, like, I really encourage you going for characters that you like. So if you like SUZURI, go for it, for sure. For me, it's gonna be a skip. But if you do pull for him, good luck. We're gonna do another video tomorrow when he drops, just to see if he's standard or not. I don't believe he is, but he could be. But I don't think he is. But if he is, he's gonna show up in the standard character pool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time, probably tomorrow. Goodbye.